Looking for the best coffee maker in 2026? Then don't choose one until you answer this first. The coffee maker that's perfect for one person can be the wrong choice for someone else, even if it's the best-selling model. That's why this video isn't just another top 5 list. You'll see which coffee maker is right for your routine, which ones aren't worth paying extra for, and why our number 1 pick earns its place for reasons most buyers never consider. At number 5 is the Hamilton Beach 2-Way Coffee Maker. Before you scroll past it, think about how you actually make coffee. Not on weekends. Not on holidays. Think about your average Monday morning. That's exactly where this machine makes the most sense. Some mornings, you only need one quick cup before heading to work. Other days, you're making enough coffee for family or guests. Instead of forcing you into one routine, this machine gives you the flexibility to do both with a single coffee maker. That's a benefit you'll appreciate long after the excitement of buying a new machine is gone. This isn't built to impress with fancy features. It's built to make everyday coffee simple, reliable, and convenient. If you mainly drink classic drip coffee and want something that's easy to use without a complicated learning curve, this machine delivers exactly that. Now here's the part that matters before you buy. If your goal is espresso, cappuccinos, or cafe-style drinks, this isn't the right machine. It wasn't designed for that, and expecting it to perform like an espresso machine will only leave you disappointed. The real trade-off is simple. You give up specialty coffee features, but you gain everyday convenience, flexibility, and dependable performance. For the right buyer, that's a smart trade, not a compromise. So don't buy it because of the feature list. Buy it because it matches the way you actually drink coffee every day. And if you're looking for richer flavor, more control, and a premium coffee experience, our number 4 pick is where the biggest upgrade begins. At number 4, the conversation shifts. Up to this point, we've talked about coffee makers that fit your routine. This one asks a different question: how good do you want your coffee to taste? If that's something you've never really thought about before, this machine has a way of changing your expectations. The biggest difference isn't the built-in grinder or the stainless steel finish. It's that you decide how your coffee tastes. Small adjustments to the grind, the dose, and the extraction can completely change what's in your cup. That's the difference between simply making coffee, and learning how to make coffee you'll actually look forward to drinking. That does come with a learning curve. Your first cup may not be perfect, and that's completely normal. The good news is that every cup teaches you something. After a little practice, the process becomes natural, and the reward is a level of flavor that most basic coffee makers simply can't deliver. Picture a busy weekday when you finally have 5 quiet minutes to yourself before work. Or a slow weekend morning when you're trying fresh beans just to see how much better they can taste. This isn't just about getting caffeine. It's about enjoying the moment before the rest of the day begins. If convenience is your only priority, you'll probably be happier with a simpler machine. But if you've reached the point where coffee quality matters as much as coffee itself, this is where the experience starts to feel completely different. Now here's the real question. What if you could keep that premium coffee experience, but make it noticeably easier every single morning? That's exactly why our number 3 pick earns its place higher on this list. At number 3 is the Breville Barista Express, and this is where a coffee maker stops feeling like an appliance and starts feeling like a skill you'll actually enjoy. It costs more than the machines we've already covered, but for the right person, that's exactly why it's worth talking about. Before the price makes you hesitate, ask yourself one question: how often do you buy coffee that's almost right, but never exactly the way you wanted it? That's the problem this machine is built to solve. Instead of giving you the same result every morning, it gives you control. Fresh beans are ground just before brewing, you fine-tune the flavor to your own taste, and after a short learning curve, every cup starts feeling like something you created instead of something the machine simply produced. If your morning coffee is just fuel before work, this probably isn't the right machine. But if it's the best part of your morning, everything changes. Picture leaving home with a latte made exactly the way you like it. Then picture a slow Sunday morning, trying a slightly different grind and discovering a richer espresso than last weekend. The machine becomes part of the experience instead of just another kitchen appliance. That's also why this machine isn't for everyone. It asks for a little patience at the beginning. In return, it gives you something automatic machines rarely can: the satisfaction of improving with every cup you make. So the real question isn't whether it's expensive. It's whether you'll actually use what you're paying for. For someone who loves the process as much as the coffee itself, this isn't just another purchase, it's an investment you'll appreciate every single morning. But what if you could keep that premium coffee experience, without putting nearly as much effort into every cup? That's exactly why our number 2 pick changes the conversation once again. At number 2 is the Cuisinart 14-cup programmable coffee maker, and if we had to recommend one machine for the largest number of people, this would probably be it. Not because it has the most features, but because it gets the important things right every single morning. You don't buy this machine to learn coffee. You buy it because you already know what you want: a rich, reliable cup without turning your morning into extra work. That's exactly where it stands out. Sometimes, consistency is the feature that matters most. Every morning starts the same. Press one button, and you get the flavor you've come to expect without constantly changing settings or second-guessing the result. Think about a normal weekday. Breakfast is on the table, emails are already coming in, and you're getting ready to leave. The best coffee maker at that moment isn't the one with the most controls. It's the one that quietly fits into your routine and lets your day start smoothly. Now ask yourself one question before spending your money. Do you want coffee to be your hobby, or simply one less thing to worry about every morning? If you enjoy adjusting grind settings and experimenting with every cup, our number 3 pick gives you more control. But if your goal is consistently great coffee with almost no extra effort, this is where many buyers end up happiest. You're giving up a little control, but gaining something most people value even more: time, reliability, and peace of mind. This isn't the machine for someone chasing cafe-style espresso every day. It's for someone who wants to enjoy great coffee without thinking about the process. But what if you could have premium coffee, cafe-style drinks, and effortless convenience in one machine? That's exactly why our number 1 pick stands above everything else on this list. At number 1 is the DeLonghi Magnifica Evo, and after comparing every machine on this list, the biggest surprise isn't which one makes the best coffee. It's which one quietly disappears from your routine. That's exactly why this machine finishes at number 1. The best coffee maker isn't the one with the longest feature list. It's the one that lets you enjoy cafe-quality coffee without making every morning feel like work. By now you've seen machines that offered flexibility, more control, or greater convenience. The Magnifica Evo is the first machine that brings those strengths together with almost no effort from you. Fresh beans are ground automatically, milk is frothed automatically, and your favorite drink is ready at the touch of a button. After a few weeks, you stop thinking about the process and simply enjoy consistently great coffee every morning. Now let's answer the biggest question. Is it really worth the price? If coffee is only an occasional drink, probably not. But if every morning starts with coffee, you're not paying for extra features alone. You're paying to save time, remove daily effort, and enjoy the same great cup without constantly adjusting or guessing. That's something you'll appreciate long after you've forgotten what you paid. That's why this machine earns our number 1 spot. It doesn't just make excellent coffee. It delivers premium quality, everyday convenience, and dependable consistency better than any other machine on this list. Months from now, you won't remember every specification. You'll remember how easy your mornings became. And that's the difference between buying another coffee maker, and buying the one you'll still be happy you chose years later.